Take a deep breath and come into the present moment. Prepare your mind and your heart for this time of meditation and connection with God. Jacob describes the world as a vineyard of olive trees. Metaphorically, we're all planted in different places of the vineyard, but the Lord's purpose is that each of us will bear fruit. Ponder on what the fruit is symbolically. Why does He care so much about the fruit? Each of us are planted in different places of the vineyard at different times. How do you feel about where you are planted in this vineyard? Ponder on the wisdom and the love that Heavenly Father had in planting you in this particular spot. Jacob describes the process of pruning and nourishing and grafting as a symbolic way of describing the Lord's working with us, working with all of His people to bring about the best fruit. How have you been pruned in your life? How do you feel about being pruned? Do you miss the parts that were pruned? What value do you see in the pruning? What about grafting? Can you see ways that you have metaphorically been grafted to another tree? How do you feel about where you were grafted? Why do you think Heavenly Father grafted you to this particular spot? Maybe you have had other branches grafted to you. Metaphorically, how do you feel like this has helped you? What is it like to merge together with other parts of the tree? When you think of the Lord doing the pruning and the grafting, do you trust Him? Do you trust that He wants the very best for you? Jacob talks about how the Lord continuously says, "What could I have done more for my vineyard?" Feel the love that He has for you. The effort that you are worth to Him. Jacob says that the Lord of the vineyard grieved for those that are lost. Did you ever feel in your heart the reality that Heavenly Father grieves for you when you are lost, not producing fruit? Do you feel the Lord mourning with you, comforting you? The Lord has an indescribable peace, and it's beyond our ability to understand or fully explain, but we can feel it. It's not the same peace that the world gives. See if you can feel that. The care that He has for you, the wanting the very best for you. Tell Him about how you trust Him. You trust Him to plant you in the right place, to prune you as needed, to graft as needed. Tell Him about how you do trust Him. Ask Him how you can trust more, and listen. Listen to what He says. He will not forsake His vineyard. He will not forsake you. He will try everything. He is always working for you behind the scenes, even when you don't realize it. What is it like to think of your Father in heaven never giving up on you? Jacob says, "Cleave unto God as He cleaves unto you." And while His arm of mercy is extended towards you in the light of day, harden not your heart.